Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? I hope that you are doing well. I hope that your family is doing well. I hope that you all are, if you're in Western New York or any up close near the Northeast, I hope that you're staying warm. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Family Morning Transformation with yours truly, DMP Speaks. If you don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. My name is David M. Pinkston, but I go by the name of DMP Speaks. I am an empowerment speaker. I am a board certified Christian counselor, but I'm also a family restoration specialist. That means I come into your specific home, into your family, and I help rebuild your family dynamic. I am here to help you and your family grow like you're supposed to. So, with that being said, welcome and good morning. I do these lives every Monday through Friday, even Sunday at 7:30 a.m. Saturdays will be 8:30. I'll do a separate one for that just to keep the consistency going. And I know you're always looking for me, so I do these to help your family in the morning and just to say good morning, just to give you something that I feel would be beneficial, but also just talking about some things that I feel like is very important. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your day and have a powerful Saturday and a weekend. Your children, your children are going to make mistakes. Let me repeat, your children are going to make mistakes. They're going to do some things that you're just not proud of. That's going to hurt you. It's going to disappoint you. It's going to frustrate you. And a lot of parents, including me, I know it can just be very frustrating. They're going to do some things. They're going to bring some people to your house. And I'm not just talking about just their friends that you don't like. They're going to bring a boyfriend. They're going to bring a girlfriend. They're going to bring something that they thought was great or bring somebody that they think is great and you might not feel that it is, or they're just going to do some things that are just going to be in your favor. But the thing that I want to say to you is to encourage you is even when that happens, even when your children disappoint you, even when you feel like they have let you down, and they might even feel like they let you down. One of the things that you have to do, and I'm going to be talking about this on my radio show today at 2 o'clock. It's called Speak Out Loud radio show. It's on the Fire 716 app. You can download it right after you get done with me, and you can listen to me live on the radio. It's called Speak Out Loud radio show, and I'll be putting up some information to engage with you once again this wonderful day. But I'm going to be talking about forgiveness in detail, but I want to talk about it really quick. They're going to do some things that you're not proud of, but you got to be able to forgive them. You've been a teenager before. You've been 12, 13, 16, 17, 19. You've done some things in your own life, right, that were not the greatest. They're going to do the same thing because let's be honest, if I can say this and I'm going to say it, they come from you, right? So they're going to do some things that might really shock you or might say, were you thinking? They probably weren't. They probably weren't thinking. But to be serious, like they're going to disappoint you. They're going to have some things. You're going to see some things. You're going to hear some things. But you got to forgive them because that's what we do. That's what we do as parents. We forgive. Not saying that you got to forget. Not saying that you let them off the hook. Not at all. But you got to forgive them because if you don't forgive them, and they might not feel comfortable coming to you the next time something happens that's even more serious that they want to come and talk to you about. Because I'll be honest, I'll let you in on myself. Everybody used to think because I grew up in church and stuff like that, so I was perfect. That's not true. I was just good at hiding it. I was good at just covering it up. But when as they say, what you do in the darkness come to light, boy, oh boy, did I get in did I get scolded and got in trouble. But one thing that I can say my parents did, they scolded me, they grounded me. Not for too long because I was the baby. Shout out to my sister Sue. Love you. Keep enjoying heaven. Um, they forgave me because they knew at the end of the day, I wasn't trying to hurt them. I was trying to explore. Your children are going to explore. They're going to do some things. They're going to explore. They're going to do some things that are not like you, and they're going to explore. They're going to, as they sow their royal oats, if you want to use that term. But we got to learn how to forgive our kids, because we don't want our kids to go to someone else and confide in them, about what's going on with them and what they have done. Even if they get grounded, ground them with love. I'm so serious. Like, I'm being so serious right now. Ground them with love. Chastise them with love. I put up a video a couple of days ago of a uncle. I think it was Judge Mathis' video of an uncle saying he was giving tough love, but he was saying the young man, his nephew, that was on the street, like trying to turn life around. He was telling the uncle, was telling the nephew, "You mean nothing to me." I think he had did some things in the home that weren't great, but he was trying to turn things around. And Judge Mathis got very emotional because he said he sees himself in that young man, that man's nephew, and he's saying that you're showing tough love, but where's the love? And I put that up for a particular reason. I put that up because I really feel that a lot of us, we, yeah, give me one moment. I have a little technical difficulty with this computer. Okay. There we go. A lot of us say that we're giving this tough love, but you got to make sure that you have love for your, you have to make sure that you have tough love. Have love, excuse me. I'm still having a little trouble with this. Sorry. That you have love, excuse me, for your child. You got to make sure that you have love for your child. It is so important to make sure that you have love for your child, because they're going to make mistakes. They're going to go down a different path than you did. They're going to do some things that are not great to talk about. You got to have those tough talks. You got to have those tough conversations. And even though they're going to make your head spin, you got to forgive them. Because if you don't forgive them, you're going to be pushing them away. Let's just keep it a buck today. Let's keep it 100. If you continue to push your child away when they make mistakes, they're going to continue to make mistakes because you don't open the door for correction. You don't, and it's not about scolding them. Yeah, you can be angry, but you don't want to scold them. You don't want to push down on and pull down on and pull them apart, their heart apart, when they're coming to you in a vulnerable way and telling you, let's keep it real, telling you what they did. And not only telling you, like, listen, this is what I did. I apologize. Some might say, I won't do it again, but they have done it several times. They just probably need some guidance. And the guidance that they're going to get is from you. Maybe some outside resources, of course, but it has to start with you in the home. They're going to disappoint you. I'm saying this for a reason, because sometimes, and I had to learn this being a father, sometimes when they make a mistake or they make a bad decision, it's not always for you to yell and scream and make them feel horrible. They already feel horrible. They already are dealing with the feeling and the fact of they're going to be grounded. They're not going to be able to go anywhere. And one of the biggest things, they're losing your trust. When I felt like I lost my trust with my parents, that thing hurt so bad. That thing hurt me to the utmost degree, because that's one thing I've always wanted from my parents, especially my dad, being a man. I wanted to get his and gain his respect. So when I did something that was stupid, idiotic, dumb, and I felt like I lost some of his respect, that was already eating me up inside. And then when I did something else, and having to go back to them. Oh my God, it made things worse. But I'm glad that I was able to have parents that were open. And I want to say this to you, parents, guardians, mom, grandma, grandpa, um, grand, big brother, big sister. You have to be open for them to come to you in any situation. I don't care what it is. It's like you almost got to put on a face of, oh, okay, I'm not happy, but thank you for telling me. And if you got to take a break after talking to them and scream, yell, and do whatever you're going to do, but allow that child to come to you in their vulnerable state to say, listen, I'm disappointed, and that hurts me, but thank you for coming to me. Because let's keep it real. A lot of kids do a lot of stuff and they want to tell you, but they're scared. They're scared of you. They're scared of the consequences, of course, but they're scared of you. You don't want your child to be scared. Now, some of you might want your child to be like terrified of you. I was scared of my dad. I'll be honest. If anybody know my father, he was a man of God. He loved people. I was scared to a degree. And what I mean by scared, like I knew he probably would punch me. I'm just keeping it real. Or try to beat me. I was too big at that time for him to beat me. Or whoop me if you want to go into a Ebonic term, right? But I was scared again because I didn't want to lose his trust. I didn't feel like I was going to lose his love. I didn't want to lose his trust. Some kids are scared that you're not going to like them or love them anymore. It is a big thing. It's a big thing. I know it doesn't sound like it is, but it's a big thing. And what I want to say as I close this, you have to forgive, but you have to show that love. You got to, as my teacher used to say, you got to show that love. You got to show that love. You got to show that compassion. Because if you don't show that compassion, it's very hard for them to come to you the next time something big and tumultuous happens in their life. They got to know, they got to know that you're there. They got to know, and a lot of kids don't. If we can be honest, a lot of kids don't know if their parent is really, really, really there. So let me say this to you. Maybe you're in this state right now and you know that you guys are not seeing eye to eye because you haven't really opened that door fully. Not saying that you haven't opened that door, but you haven't opened that door fully for a dialogue or conversation about things that they have done that has brought problems into your home. And now there's a lot of bickering, there's a lot of arguing, and there's a lot of separate feelings and just a lot going on, right? I want you to know you don't have to continue to deal with that in the same way. There are tactics, there are activities, there is conversations that have not been had yet. And I want you to know that this can happen. The change can happen. I want to help you bring forth that change in your home with your child or your grandchild or your niece and nephew or little sister or little brother. I want to help you do those particular things because it's so important for you to know that they're going to make mistakes. They're going to disappoint you, but you have to forgive and you have to have an open heart. And some families need that assistance. They need that support to be able to do that because the household has been ran a certain way. The conversations have been going a certain way. Sometimes you just need to pivot. You need to make some adjustments. And you probably, right at this point in your family, you can't do it on your own. Let me be that help. Let me be that bridge between you and that child and or children. I want you to go to my bio now, right now. I want you to sign up, click the link, sign up for your 30-minute consultation call, It's free of charge. And I want my program, which is called the Family Reconnection Program, to help you become the best family that you can and to rebuild that family dynamic. It's so important. So before I go, please click the link in my bio, sign up right now. I'll be getting to you sometime this morning because I want to be effective for your family. I want to know, and I want you to know that I'm here for your family because listen, it's not about what I want. It's about what you need and how I can help you deliver the results for your family to help you guys grow. Listen, catch me tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time again for Family Morning Transformation. Thank you so much for your time. Please share this with someone. Share it with another friend that you know that needs some help, that needs to learn and really develop how to forgive their children and children how to forgive their parent. We're going to talk about that on tomorrow. So you don't want to miss how children that feel disappointed in their parent should learn how to forgive them. Listen, catch me today, 2 p.m. Speak Out Loud radio show on Fire 716. Just got to download the app, go to the App Store or Android, download it, and listen to me live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen, let me get out of here because I can go ahead and fix some breakfast. You got another plate, hit me up. All right? Love y'all. Peace out.